reading last week's blog post, you are feeling super motivated and excited to get after doing your deep squat. If you haven't read that yet, go back and read that. It's all about squatting and why it's very safe for you to do and why you actually should definitely be squatting. So today, I thought I'd go over a little bit of the basics on how to set up your squat, where to place the bar on the squat rack, where to put it on your body, how to step away from the squat rack, all to be able to set up to perform your squat as safely and effectively as possible. So first things first, rule number one, always face the squat rack. I don't see it a lot, but every once in a while I see people that are facing away from the squat rack. So essentially you're putting yourself in a really unsafe, unstable position because as you go to put this bar back on the squat rack, you're having to step backwards, which again puts you in a really unstable position. You're also kind of going at it blind, so you're not sure how far back the squat rack is, if you're going to be able to get it on the J-hooks or not, and basically being really unsafe, not only for yourself, potentially setting up for injury, but maybe even those around you at the gym. So just never do that. Always face the squat rack. So secondly, you want to think about how high or where you want to put the bar on the squat rack. So each squat rack has what's called J-hooks. That's what's those hooks that you can set the bar on. Those are adjustable, so you can position those so that the bar is sitting in the right place for you. And this is all basically based on how tall you are. So you want that bar to hit about chest level or maybe just a little bit below. When you're under the bar to get started, you want your knees to be just slightly bent before you even lift that bar up off the hooks, okay? So you're a little bit like Goldilocks here. You don't want to be too far bent, but you definitely don't want to be too high, because then you'll find that you're having to raise up on your toes to get the bar off the hooks, and that's not a good stable position for you to be in. So you want to position it so that your knees are slightly bent so that all you have to do from there is just stand up to get the bar off the hooks. Another, the next thing is where do you want to put the bar on your back, okay? So you want that bar to be hitting just about above your shoulder blades, okay? So when you step up to the bar, you want to put the bar right about where your shoulder blades are. You want your feet to be about shoulder width apart, and you want your toes in line with each other. Your hands should be grabbing the bar like this. Elbows should be pointing down, slightly behind you maybe, if that's comfortable, and then your shoulder blades should be squeezed kind of down and back, essentially creating a little shelf for that bar to sit on. That's a little bit more of a low bar position. If you want to set the bar a little bit higher, that's perfectly fine too. That's a high bar position. And that's sitting right about where your upper traps are, just above the shoulders. Elbows still pointing down and slightly back. And then from there, you can just stand straight up. And then you should be able to step back from the bar. So from there, you're going to take 3 very deliberate steps back. Step 1, step 2, just a little bit further than the first, and then the third one, you're just coming to meet that other foot. Toes should be in line with each other, feet about shoulder width apart, and then you're ready to go ahead and start your squat. Once you're done, you're going to end in this position, so then all you have to do is just walk towards the squat rack, take step 1, 2, maybe 3, and then just lean in until you feel that bar hit the squat rack, and then just place the squat or the bar back down on those hooks. And then you're done. So hopefully that was helpful for you in learning and understanding how to set up the squat rack to be able to do your squats. Next week, we're going to be going over the actual squat itself and the different points of performance or positions that you want to put your body in to be able to do that squat as safely and effectively as possible. So I hope this was helpful for you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here next week.